The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Set up. 18, Pioneer. Come 19, come 19. Ready.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Come on. Set. Set, go.
Here's Jones. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Let's go. Panther 11. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Colts are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Olsen and Evo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away. From the gun, Richardson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And it's complete. To the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 36 yards. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Colts. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set. Warrior 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On the give, it's Jones. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
That's complete. Bryce Ford Wheaton was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 70 range. 70 range. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A 57-yard attempt.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Richardson going to look to throw. Open man is the rookie, Adonai Mitchell. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Nice play here by Adonai Mitchell. And, Mike, it's so important to understand in today's NFL, and teams continue to get better and better at it, the notion that if you want to score points in the passing game, it has to be a direct correlation to your ability to generate experience.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Giants. On the handoff, Jones. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Back to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Let's go. 79 Bronco.
Back to the air one more time. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. Second down and 8.
19, Tiger, 19.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Giants first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, go!
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come 19, come 19. Warriors 70. Panther 11, Take go.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Set.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He brought all the that time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They motion the slot man left. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll send him over to the left. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That is caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the sideline and intercepted.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he will score. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point is good. And the Colts will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Velus Jones going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So, we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
19 Lions. Left wing 19.
Now Richardson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That is caught. What a throw. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Jones now on 1st and 10. Room to run inside the 40. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run. It's Jones. And waiting, no signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football. And they'll turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go now. Go.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A second down throw for Richardson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
79 Broncos.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 rep. 18 rep. Buffalo 18. Huh.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's to Robinson. He's got it. Back to the air one more time. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Say, hurt. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go. Go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Colts first
19
down.
seconds. 19 seconds.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. So we are... Richardson will give it to Taylor. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He is going to have a Colts first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On play action, Richardson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And this will be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the New York Giants.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. 1st and goal.
First and goal at the
Here we
9-yard
go. 18
line.
rattle. 18 rattle.
Back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone. From the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Get it. Hey, check that. Check, go.
They look to run with Jones. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
And
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Go check. Go check. 19 Lions. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Dragon 60. Ready. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they've got a shot.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.